All right. We are back in some. This is like a master tier, grandmaster-ish game. Um, let's see. This game we got Senna versus Corky Milio. I actually got last pick of the draft. Um, so I got to pick what I wanted here. My Kaisa actually blind picked her champ, so the enemy bot lane responded with Corky Milio. Um, oh my goodness. Give me these souls. Give me these souls. Surely I'm not in danger, right? Am I in danger? Maybe. I mean, I definitely could have at some point flashed forward to... flashed forward to... That's crazy, man. That's crazy that he actually walked that way. I was kind of hoping he just wouldn't, but he did. I will just stay and pop a potion. I don't think it should matter too much. Worst case scenario, we kind of get shoved in the first couple waves and I'll just base. Like, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. The only annoying thing is I'll probably farm a little bit less souls because as Senna, I like to trade my HP to farm souls in the early game, especially versus a somewhat chill matchup like Milio, where I'm really not under any pressure when it comes to just the 1v1 trading matchup. He doesn't have a whole lot of strength in that department. But as I was saying before the level 1 happened, the reason why I picked Senna after seeing everything is because, for one, with Kaisa, you generally want to be... Oh my. I think Corky has killed himself here. I like that. You know, Nunu, it's it's a shame that you have to die for that. I wish you didn't, but also whatever. I'll take the kill on Corky there. But the reason why I picked Senna after seeing all of their picks is because I really wanted to pick some type of engage champ or some kind of frontliner into this enemy team. Like, before I had to pick, before I saw the enemy bot lane, I was hovering Galio in particular, because Galio is great into all those melees that they were showing. Ooh, I didn't get the soul off of him there, though. But Galio's great into all the melees they're showing, but then I have a really tough time in lane. Nice, I protected Kaisa's base there. Perfect. I'll see... Maybe I could do something to interrupt the wave here, but they're going to push it so fast, I might as well get my recall off, I think. Let's see. Versus their team, I'm definitely going to go Black Cleaver first, so we'll just build straight towards that. I'm going to go that build. Wow. I'm having a tough time getting all my thoughts off. I have to keep switching what I'm talking about. But it's tough to want to pick something like, you know, Nautilus or Pike into all these champs, because Nautilus's problem, if I don't get ahead in this game, is that oftentimes I will just be getting farmed, and I don't really provide much value in the whole team comp sense to my team, because we already have plenty of engage, plenty of reasonable frontline, considering our melee solo lanes in the Ivern jungle that's paired with them. But what we kind of were lacking was a little bit of damage, and Kaisa doesn't really pair well with enchanters normally, so I should just not auto-trade with Amelia W. Even though I hit my W, I shouldn't sit there and auto-trade the Corky who's in Amelia W. This is crazy. While he's CSing, I'll do my best to get stacks off of him, because they're free. Nice. Got another stack off Milio too. I'm low. I guess I gotta be a little bit more worried than I anticipated about Milio Q. Okay. I'm just gonna heal preemptively for my Kaisa. I kind of wanted these honey fruit, but they don't spawn for another minute. I saw them on the mini map and I wanted to go look. Okay, they're baited. This should be a free kill. Nice. Perfect. Oh, it's so sad. I didn't really have anything to extend my Q there. The soul that was like kind of there to extend my Q was not at the right angle, unfortunately. Close though, close. But perfect bait. I just, like, going in for that is a pretty dangerous trade on the surface. And it was a pretty convincing bait, I guess, because Corgi just fell for it, W'd in instantly and died. So I'm very happy about that. We're going straight towards our item because we have free boots. No need to waste any gold on boots, which is great. But yeah, I felt like the Senna pick was a good enchanter that I could punish the Milio blind pick with. And not have to, you know, I didn't want to pick like Blitzcrank and flip the whole game, you know, or anything like that, because I felt like our comp was really good, but I just needed to round it out with the right pick. And I think I found it with Senna, honestly. And the early game is going pretty well. And the reason why Senna just doesn't really work with enchanters, and why I feel like Senna is a good pick despite that here, is because the engaged champs all work well with Senna, or with Kai'Sa's play style of wanting to engage and have CC to set her up and all that stuff. And her short range lane doesn't really lend her to being a strong laner unless you manage to find all-ins. But in this lane, I can kind of trade 1v2 and have my own sort of objective in the trades. And the objective being just farming souls. But if I hit my W here... Oh, I miss. Oh, wow. I missed my W, but I crit him. So he died. He may have died anyways, but that's a unlucky misstep by me. A fortunate kill, nonetheless. Yeah, you can see I'm just very quickly outvaluing the Milio and will remain outvaluing him throughout the game. I mean, there's even an argument to be made that I could go like a Serpent's Fang second and do away with a lot of their shielding, because it's not just Milio, it's Yasuo passive, Echo W. I could really get a lot of value out of it. And playing for grubs could be something, but I don't have flash. I have my ulti to affect it cross map, and I kind of am having a lot of success just staying bot lane. So I don't really want to move up for grubs, is kind of how I'm feeling about it right now. Especially with the enemy bot's wave being like this. If Milio roams and I'm down here, the Corki just is permanently denied from farm. Like, this is just pushing away from him. Not sure where Milio is, though. Okay, very nice. Got a soul off of him. Got my trade in despite the Milio W. Wow. Oh my god. Almost stole the cannon there. Got my ulti in just because I saw them clumped together on the mini map. I wasn't sure who was gonna win there, but better safe than sorry for sure. Ooh, nice. Oh. Oh. My W didn't hit there. It's okay, Ivern. I echoes there. We can just get out. We can just get out and be happy. We don't have to force anything crazy. I'm being extra greedy for that plate because I feel like if I don't get that plate, then we'll just lose it. So my Kai'Sa wants to stay. I'll just help her base or help her get the wave and pick up any souls. Literally no souls there. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. But I have my cleaver, first item, which is great. Not so much in lane, necessarily. The tankiness is really nice. The utility of the move speed and all that's nice, but the black cleaver is more for the rest of their team. Is like these melees are just going to get somewhat tanky. And I don't think really anybody else on my team really wants to build a cleaver. And cleaver is just great on Senna, so I think it's a great buy. Or a great build to go for. Let's see. I feel like I didn't really finish one of my thoughts that I had earlier. Yeah, Senna's great. I get to farm souls in lane. It really shores up some of Kai'Sa's weak early lane phase. And we're under a lot less pressure to drastically win lane than if I were to pick, you know, Nautilus or Blitz or whatever. It puts the enemy team on an uncomfortable timer rather than me on an uncomfortable timer to do something, if that makes sense. And Milio, like, weak enchanters like Milio are just such free matchups for Senna. I unfortunately would love to Senna ulti for Nunu, but I didn't see Echo, or I didn't see Yasuo win wall a single time, so I wasn't really confident that the Senna ult would even reach. And it to be honest, looked kind of... It looked like my Senna ult wasn't really going to help if he's 1v4, unfortunately. I don't see any reason not to go Blood Song. I'm doing super well for myself. I'm honestly going to go Tabbies, though, this game. Seems like a really value boots choice here. We got auto attacker Kled. I mean, even Echo's damage comes from autos. Obviously, Yasuo, Corki, lots of autos going on. So, and obviously lots of physical damage. So, really happy about Tabbies here, even though I would normally go like Swifties or something on Senna. Very standard choice. Gonna get a ward in the middle of mid lane here just to see. After the enemy bot lane clears their wave initially, it's really nice to have a ward in the middle of mid. Oh, nice. We cleared his... He's actually rage placing wards. Nice. I actually was able to make sure we killed Milio too. I mean, this game is going to be a quick one, I think. It's just going so in our favor in every way. But let's make sure that happens. Let's keep it clean. Don't want to lose too much focus. No point in me roaming anywhere right now. That's a bit unfortunate, but we just have a free tower in the middle of mid right now, so gotta pick that up. I could walk my way to top, maybe do something to Kled here. He does have no ulti. I'm kind of on the way. Just don't die, Ivern. It looks like he may die. I'm on the way. Don't die, don't die. Oh, nice. My Kai'Sa is here. I didn't even know. I can heal my Kai'Sa up. Just keep autoing the wave. One habit that's really important as Senna is to just basically auto everything. So that your Qs are always back up. I do think I'm going to go Serpent's Fang. It's just too valuable, I think. Well, I was in the shop, and I didn't get my ulti off here, but that's okay. Red buff would be fantastic for me. I would love to pick this red buff up. It's even better on me than Kai'Sa, because I'm getting random Qs through minions and long-range autos off and things. Super, super valuable on me. It wouldn't be bad on Kai'Sa, though, obviously. We see Echo, so I'm really face-checking kind of with no fear right now. Ooh, that was kind of unlucky that I lost vision. I would have liked that soul there. Come here. As long as my team is around me, I can be really brave to like walk up and take potentially suspicious autos. Okay, I shouldn't have ulted like that. That guy actually didn't get CC'd at all. That was a bit of a suspicious walk up there, because if Kled just turned around and ulted me like they are doing now, then it could have definitely been a problem for me. Oh my god. Nice. Corky, I am a problem, bro. You cannot walk up to me like this. I literally just solo killed their 80 carry in the middle of their whole... Like, literally in front of their whole team. By the way, that's how strong I am. And that is one of the reasons why I really like to get the red buff. As you can see, it was extremely useful. And we're building towards the Serpent's Fang. I'm not going to build the second longsword right now. I always got to have room for pinks unless there is some ridiculously good reason that I need some item. So I reset for vision. We got a pink. Dragon's up in 20. Even I'm a little bit late for this dragon, but my whole team is behind me right now, so I got to be careful here. I can't just, you know, like blindly face check their jungle and walk in at them and do stupid stuff until my team is here. Like this. That is annoying. It's always so annoying when you target Senna Q and it misses. I always hate that. I really want to affect this top lane matchup. I almost feel like Echo is gonna... Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I almost feel like Echo is giving up Dragon to gank top lane, because we just hadn't really seen anybody for a while. But nope. They are trying to play for Dragon, it seems. Okay. Alright, Echo. I know the wind wall is down right now, so I'm just going to put my ult over the top. Autoing literally anything I can. And it's just curtains for them. They should FF. Kind of surprised. Oh, there it is. Just literally perfect from all angles game for me there. Our Nunu definitely like had a presence in our lane early for sure, and the level 1 kind of made the game a little strange, but the idea of the Senna pick, I mean, I did the most damage on my team nearly, like literally 300 off most damage from my Senna, or from my Ambessa. Almost most damage in the game. More damage than anybody on their team with Senna support. And with an 80 carry that doesn't really synergize super well with Senna, but even though Kaisa really likes the engage type champs and doesn't really like enchanters, there are still situations like this game is such it was such a good Senna pick, and I'm glad I found it and thought of it in Champ Select, because their whole team just wants to run into me, and I just get such infinite value as the game goes on, and my lane phase is really easy because it's against Emilio. Even though my 80 carry match like pairing isn't perfect, it still absolutely went totally fine, and we were even 2v2 killing them without too much trouble balling. So really extremely solid Senna game. I think I went probably the best build option that I could also. Really happy with that one. And that's that.